Game 1 Sonics and Torrent. This is going to be, I would say, a fantastic series all around.
Phenomenal side field to field end play. The clock about to wind down, and I will definitely say the Sonics have dominated Game 1 in this series. Kinseh able to find some pressure, manages the demo. There's chaos on the goal line, and he'll end up finding the goal in the first 14 seconds.
Fourth, and it looks like Torrent is collecting game number 2. To slow things down, only up until Zineel with the flip reset with the Torrent victory in Game 3. Torrent indeed will take it 4-2.
Well, to follow up that as well, Taco, does Torrent look in top enough form to take down the general NRG?
Theoretically, Majicbear up for this one. No chance to double tap down in the middle though, and Zineel is there to put it away. That's number 1 for Torrent.
Also about the overall narrative between the two teams, and Majicbear, he's gonna write his chapter in the history book.
Zineel coming in as the new player on the block and almost scoring right here as Majicbear, the one I had yet to call out, put this team on the map and is able to put them in the lead here. Game 1 goes to them. Starting to steal some boost, maybe get some bumps too, but Justin can't get in mid.
It's possible. Maybe plays like this can be enough, but if Justin doesn't quite get the flip reset, I thought that was the end of the play, but as he 50-50s it off the bar, almost a huge opener for NRG. For Garrett G to the backboard as well. Justin to the net, and Caden will barely get in the way. Zineel stepping up when it counts, and we head to overtime, game number 2. Gotta talk about the amount of saves in this game thus far. 13 for Torrent, 9 for NRG. Both teams having to play spectacular defense if they want to even stay in this overtime.
Kinseh though with a diving save here. Finally NRG with something of an opportunity here. Garrett though cannot find the bump.
It's open!
Completely free downfield, and Torrent have a 2-game advantage on the general NRG.
Honestly, Torrent, they're hoping to call this one here in game number 3. Uh-oh, and they might concede one already. Majicbear with a clear lane! And indeed, he will find the opener here in game number 3. Dismantling NRG on repeat. They do it one more time! Kinseh with a pre-flip, and so daintily touches this one around the last defender. This is just so pretty. Honestly, it's a bit rude that Torrent haven't let NRG score in what I believe is like 18 minutes now, finally holding off the offensive onslaught that has been Torrent throughout this series. I'm gonna jinx it, aren't I? Yep. Caster curse, baby. It had to show at some point today, and you know what? I'm okay if it's my boy Zineel who's gonna be the one to correct me. Torrent with 70 to go, looking to close out the series in the sweep. Can't stop Majicbear. 23 to go and a 2-0 lead to Torrent.
No understating his performance. Absolutely impeccable from Torrent so far. And Torrent with a dominant performance. Takedown, tear down NRG at that. With the same strength they had the last one, but they're still here and they are ready to compete. They've had to battle through a gauntlet, and Torrent will stand as the ultimate challenge for Ghost Gaming here in the grand final.
Torrent, they're coming into this one not just red hot, they are magma at this point.
Overtime, game 1.
Ghost got a good breakaway play, but instead, it's actually going to be Majicbear who's going to try and get a little bit cheeky with it. And a 1v1, Zineel not able to win, but luckily enough, Kinseh will back him up. That was not just choreographed, these guys were tap dancing around Ghost.
But game 2 now underway. Go for a bit of a physical play against Majicbear immediately off the backboard line, faked out by Zineel. It's not often you see him lose a 1v1 like that, but Zineel making him look a fool again. But finally, Zineel finds a random pass out in the mid and places it perfectly. And now Torrent find themselves in the deficit. Oh, the play from Kinseh though forces the defender on the goal line to get in the air, and it's enough for Majicbear to snipe the gap.
And we head to overtime number 2 for the series.
Torrent beginning to bear down on the opponents. Majicbear for the double tap, finds the angle, and Torrent up 2 in the grand final.
Second overtime victory in a row. If anyone was wondering if Torrent have the ice, well, here's a good example. They are quite literally frozen. Nothing can stop them. There's Zineel. There's the first one for Torrent.
Just desperate now to find something, and that's going to be the end of the game.
Gonna continue trucking on here. Torrent and Ghost Gaming gonna move into game number 4, and this is where I feel like Ghost have got to find yet another win.
In this final series of the day and the tournament, and Kinseh finds the upper left-hand side with the assist of the demo.
Double demos flying everywhere. Majicbear puts this one center, but Hawks will turn it away. But this does look like the usual Torrent here, beating players in the air, just careening through the sky, and finds a boomer on target.
Torrent looking for more. That fade from Kinseh to Majicbear to Zineel, and the cross is too much for Shock to handle. They're up 3-0. On their way to number 4 and looking for that game number 3 to move on the match point.
That should have been a huge play for them. Hold on, they may still have another one. Kinseh on target, and King Kinseh shows his head yet again. Every time we count Torrent out of this game, and they do something like this, that momentum will end. We head to yet another overtime, potentially to crown a champion here of the AAA Challengers Series Super Event 2. That could be an even better one, because Zineel reads this perfectly. He's not quite able to get this one center, or at least not too cleanly, but Majicbear is there. Shot on target, and he cannot save it. Majicbear puts in the dagger, and Torrent are your Super Event number 2 champions.